Oh, that Jean Grey just killed me. Jealous that I was doing the most damage, huh? Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex. And you know when you take a character and the character seems like they're really good for, world boss or sort of PvE content, and you really try to make them work for PvP or vice versa? No, never happened to you? Well, funny thing, it happens to me a lot, okay? And it happened to me again today. Well, in this video. PHYLA-VELL, hello. Hi, nice to meet you. So PHYLA-VELL, we're going to do a PvE look at her, but I originally gushed over PHYLA-VELL and I was very impressed because with a very simple crit damage 140 proc obelisk, not a CTP, with an obelisk, she was able to do stage 40 or 50 Cull Obsidian, mainly due to the fact that she has a very fun rotation, but Quantum Whirlwind. She gets 13.5% attack for each percent damage taken, but she has 4 seconds of immunity. She also has all defense down that ignores immunity as well on Quantum Whirlwind. So she has a lot of weapons. Accumulation plus all defense down is a very spicy meatball. So yeah, she does a ton of damage. And then you can also do 4 to do even more all defense down if you do that one first. But it also only lasts for 5 seconds. And then 5 Quantum Blade Burst has very nice damage, long attack. Like the attack lasts for a long time. She's got a heal. She's got invincibility. And then she's got all attack, all defense, man. And then her Quantum Armor gives her super armor. She gives herself Reflect. She's great for playing. She's just a fun, easy character to play. And then she's got her passive that applies to all allies, all universal allies. So she's actually really good and very, very flexible. But when you take a closer look at her gear, like I said, she's got Reflect. Okay. She's got the accumulation. Sure, she's got the all defense down. So those things kind of seem like they're PvE. Then you look at her gears. Let's take a look at her gears. She's got attack stats here. Sure, everybody's got attack stats here. Then here she's got energy defense, HP, all defense. Okay, that's not bad. Sure. No. And then you look at her third gear. She's got HP again. Oh, okay, more HP. Sure. Okay. And then you look at her last gear and she's got crit rate and recovery rate. Whoop-de-doo. So what am I missing, Trebek, in her orange stats? We're missing cooldown or ignore defense. And as you can see from the Uru look ugly as hell. There's all this purple. And it's not dodge. I had to give her a cooldown Uru, and I had to give her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 8 ignore defense Urus. And I have a lot of ignore defense on my cards. Don't get me wrong here, guys. I got 30%. Well, it's not that much. I got 30% ignore defense on my cards. Maybe I wanted a little bit more, but still. Right? And look at that. Her ignore defense is not even capped. So here's the moral of the story here. PHYLA-VELL, when I looked at her, although she's fun for world boss, she screams PvP. She screams PvP / support because of that passive, right? Her universal passive, quantum energy amplification. And when you look at her kit, right, the Reflect, the super armor, and then the gears with triple HP, she looks like she's made for PvP. And yeah, she's probably made for PvP. Yeah, she's. I would say, I mean, you could build PHYLA-VELL for PvE. You really could. But yeah, we're going to talk about the mistake that I made here. So I went ahead and she's got a stage 8 Power of Angry Hulk, sure. Rank 3 type enhancement, skills are like that, whatever, blah, blah, no uniform. And then she's got a CTP of Rage. So I regret the CTP of Rage. I personally think the CTP of Rage is not good on her, mainly because you cannot cap her stats. It's almost impossible to cap her stats, i.e. crit rate and dodge. And that's a good roll on a CTP of Rage. It's not like it's a bad roll. It's almost impossible to cap her meaningful stats unless you give her a ton of Odin's Blessings. And then I just didn't see enough of a jump. She doesn't seem that much better than she did with an Obelisk. So I feel like you can give her a much worse build, or you could just give her an Authority or a Regen for PvP, or even an Insight to be a support character, and you could still go in and do stage 40-50 world boss. You honestly could. Now, can she go higher with a Rage? Yeah, sure, she can. But she's not jumping to 99, right? So it's like, she's really good. But I feel like she's PvP support, which is not a shame, but yeah. The other thing is, I don't think she has any day for squad battle. At least in Vibranium, she doesn't. So I can't even justify giving her a Rage in that sense. Like, I still have a Rage on Dr. Voodoo for squad battle, and I'm loving that, right? He gets me over 1,000,000 points. I love it. But in her case, no. So this is the build we're going to go with here. It looks kind of weird. This is the team up we're going to go with here. Nick Fury is giving me the 50% increased attack, and trust me, she needs the attack. Even with her own leader, even with her own passive, Look, her energy attack set is only 30. Well, it's a lot, 32,000. But you know, when she's by herself, right? It's not that much. Okay. And then we're using Warwolf. We're using Warwolf because she can't cap her crit rate. It's a 67%. She needs the 20% guaranteed crit, and then she needs the crit damage. If I take Warwolf away, that 165 drops to 135. 135% crit damage. That's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. So yeah, this is see, like no red stats, no cap stats. That hurts me. That pains me. So anyways, she's fun to play. The character's not bad. I just think forcing her into the box of PvE and forcing her into the box of you know, a world boss killer is probably going to leave you a bit disappointed. That's what I think. So again, not a bad character at all. I think PHYLA-VELL's great. I think she's an amazing support character. I think she can be good for PvP. She's got Reflect, okay? So she can do a lot of things, definitely. But let's check this out here. So we're gonna drop his buff, then we're gonna switch and we're gonna pop his buff, then we're gonna switch to her, and we're gonna use the accumulation. We're gonna wait to get hit, and then we're gonna use this. Well, we got bled, so we're gonna die. Oh, we didn't die. Okay, we died there. Okay, well, we did a bar of damage. I wasn't supposed to take reflect damage. Okay, well, not reflect damage. I wasn't supposed to take bleed damage. All right. Listen, Phyla, if that is your real name, you're supposed to get hit. Okay, so maybe I should open with 4 actually instead of 2. Little bit nervous here at the start, but she's good. She's good. You're gonna see what you saw before, but just at a higher stage. 65 is pretty good. She does have a full host of strikers here. But we're gonna use 4, then we're gonna use 2, then we're gonna use 5, and yeah, she's gonna do a lot of damage, right? And then we do 4, we do 2, and then we do 5. He's gonna cleanse, but we still do good damage. Even though he cleanses, we still do good damage because of the accumulation, right? And you want to face tank. Here's the thing. It's fun because you want to face tank. So that's actually fun. It can be kind of unsafe to do 4 into 2 into 5. So you can also do you can also kind of just do 2 and 5 and kite. We want to get hit here. We want the accumulation. And then we're just going to hit him back and bop him. And you can see, even without the all defense down, she does good damage. And then she's got the heal for the sustain, right? So even though she takes damage, she comes back. Kind of like Sharon Rogers. Here we're going to get hit, which is amazing. We don't get guard broken because of the super armor. And then she deals good damage. But, so it's fun. It's fun to face tank Cull Obsidian and do a lot of damage and just, you know, we couldn't do too fast. We're going to die. Oh, she survived. She's kind of tanky. I'm actually kind of surprised that she survived. Ooh. Okay, Phyla. Getting snared, though. Yeah. She's a fun character. Her skill effects look really cool, right? It's just a shame that, like, I don't really feel like my rage is being, like, ow, she died. I don't really feel like my rage is being, you know, like, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like you can't cap out the stats. So it just doesn't feel right. She's one of those characters where it just feels wrong to build her for PvE. I'm not saying you can't build her for PvE. I'm really not. You can definitely do whatever you want. I personally wouldn't recommend a rage. Honestly, I would recommend an energy over a rage. I'm not sure why I impulsively jumped to a rage. I think I just wanted to see her do a lot of damage because I was like, man, what's better than accumulation and all defense down? Accumulation, all defense down, and a CTB of rage. You know, it's like the unholy triumvirate. But I think that she does enough hits. She has enough hits on that combo with the 2, 4, 5, and she strings them along. The chain hit damage racks up. And she has enough hits on 5, right, where she's just shooting the sword at you and the beam. So I think an energy would be fine, and an energy would give you that crit damage to pump her up. And, you know, she doesn't have any crit rate or any other buffs other than the all attack, all defense on 5, right? So we're going to take her into some GBR so you can see what her raw damage looks like without all defense down, because I'm pretty sure it's still very good because of the accumulation like Sharon Rogers. But, you know, it's like, why build her? Why go through all this trouble, jump through all these hoops when other characters are going to be as good, if not better, for PvE? And then she serves such an obvious purpose, on the other hand, for PvP. And I'm not saying that PHYLA-VELL can only be used for PvP, because you can also use her as an amazing support in PvE content. So she has like amazing support qualities. She can hold her own in PvP is what I meant by, you know, using her in PvP. But it's just that, you know, like, look at that. Her 5th skill's so cool. I just wish she was a little bit better for World Boss. Maybe not better, but just different. I don't know. She seems like she has a lot of potential. If she got a uniform, I think PHYLA-VELL could be scary. Like, scary good. We're going to accumulate here on purpose, and then we're going to pop this. Look at this damage. Let's go, buddy. Look at that damage. Look at that. Wow. Someone got mind controlled. Oh, he switched. He's smart enough to know to switch. Look at her damage, though. In a minute, she did 20 million in a minute. Crazy, right? So her raw damage is nice. She could probably take down Galactus. This part's going to be harder for her to accumulate, so I'm going to actually like run over here and take damage just so I can accumulate. Just run into his attack on purpose. Stop me. Stop me, you clown. Her 3rd skill's nice, too. It's like an iframe where she kind of like zips back and forth. It's really cool. But, like, look how cool her skills look. Zip, 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 zip. There we go. There we go. You see that dodge pop up or the... Yeah, look at the damage. Look at those bars just getting racked down. Hit me, you clown. I call everybody a clown, by the way. I call everything a clown. I'm a clown. Hit me. I from ignore? No. You wish, Alex. Oh, that Jean Grey just killed me. Jealous that I was doing the most damage, huh? William Quadra. What are you, a triangle? William Quadra. Where's William Threedra? Or Tetra? Hello. My name is Johnny Tetra. My brother is William Quadra. Alright, well, I'm still 1st place, even though you killed me. You can seek revenge on me all you want, but bop, bop, bop. We number 1. So yeah, her damage is pretty nasty, right? The accumulation, it's that Sharon Rogers tip. Almost 50 million damage in like 2 minutes. It's that accumulation, that she has crazy accumulation. So you could pop off and you could do a crazy amount of damage in PvP if people aren't careful. But you know, it's like using Sharon Rogers in PvP. Are you really going to use Sharon Rogers? On the flip side, she does have reflect, and then she does have these bonuses. So she's really nice on universal teams, right? Universal teams for PvP. Like, she's really nice on a team like this or a team like this. A team like this is really scary because you've got, you know, of course, you got the big guy in the middle, right? he's pretty good. I've seen Cynicalex make some videos. He seems pretty good, right? But then you've got, so she's giving everybody on the team 30% all attack and the skill damage bonus damage. The two of them, PHYLA-VELL and Silver Surfer, both have reflect. And then Nova's giving everybody on the team ignore dodge, 25% ignore dodge, and 40% increased damage against villains. You pop off. This team is scary. Now, you don't have the Colossus or you don't have the benefit of Colossus for the damage reduction. That's the only thing this team doesn't have. But in terms of lethality, this might be the most lethal team when Jean is banned. And when she's not banned, yo, check this out. Because she's got the universal uniform, right? Think about it. Think about it. Now, Jean already has the skill damage bonus damage, so you don't get that again. The skill damage bonus damage from PHYLA-VELL doesn't stack, but you do get the increased energy attack. So look at that. Almost 60,000 energy attack. Almost 60,000. She has more energy attack than Hulk has HP. Think about that. Make sure you cry. She almost has more energy attack than HP. How disgusting is that? It's very disgusting. The answer is very disgusting. Anyways, let me know what you guys think of PHYLA-VELL. I'm probably going to end up, you know, putting a regen or an authority on her and putting her up for like a PvP support character, but also possibly like a surprise damage dealer. I think she's fun to play. She's really cool. And the really nice thing about PHYLA-VELL, for those of you that want to go the way I'm going, you could give her a CTP of authority and she could still probably do stage 40, 50 world boss. You know, it's not going to be done in a second, in 5 seconds, but you could definitely still do it because of that crazy accumulation. So yeah, that is a nice thing to look forward to. Or you could give her a destruction, to be honest, because she doesn't have any penetration. But that'll make her a lot weaker in PvP in terms of, you know, survivability. She has the immunity, but if they have penetration, you know how that goes. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.